I might have to hold on both of you. Hold your hand. Are you nervous? Warming anxiety? Huh. You know, it's you from here. Hey everyone, it's me, Big Blue and Fuzzy. How you doing? I'm sorry, I've been late. Things have come up, and I had to stop, take responsibility, and step into some roles here. And it took up all my time. Well, 90% of it. But things have changed, getting back to normal. So I'm good to start doing other things. And I appreciate the people who reached out because they haven't heard from me for a while. They were worried. I'm doing fine. Things are good. Things are going all right. No major problems. But today's video was somebody had a question. And they wondered what these suits were like on the inside. Now these two are the only two I have that can remotely stand on their own. In fact, they've been standing for 10 minutes while I set up this video until I started filming. And now this guy doesn't want to stay anymore. He also was falling off camera as soon as we started filming. But he seems stable now. So, what are these suits like on the inside? I know I have 3 of them, but the other one can't possibly stand on its own. And that was my GoPro shutting off. I'll be using that for some other shots. Hopefully it'll all turn out okay. So, how about I take you inside of these suits? What do you think, Zilly? Tip over if you want to be reviewed. Oh, but now you're not going to tip. All right. We're going to start in. I'm going to show you the inside of this guy. Then I'm going to put on this guy. See you in a few. There we go. All right, here, guys. We're going to be trying a different camera. So it's going to sound different and probably look different and hopefully not get as much noise. But what I'm looking at here is the Godzilla suit I have, or my Zilly suit. And I figured this would be a good place to start with showing some of the inside. Now, what I got here, this is the foot. This is one of the pads that has this device for you to put your feet into. Now, I have an American foot with a shoe and a big shoe, so I can't fit into this thing. Now, what I did was rig up a crock, slipped it under that strap, and used that to create my foot piece. But of course, during that, I did damage this seam, which, as you can see, it's a little hole. I'll have to probably fix that. I reached out to the manufacturer. They said that shouldn't be very hard to repair. But continuing on onto the inside of this suit, let me try to tuck that foot in out of the way. Kind of hard to do with the paws. As we come inside, this is our battery pouch of the suit. This is where you'll store your battery. Now I have the battery all ready to go. Here is the battery pack that you'd find inside one of these suits. It has 8 AA's. I use these rechargeables. They seem to be just fine for my need. And I got my paw stuck. I also removed that little set screw to make them quick to change. One issue I had, but I reached out to the manufacturer, and I haven't done it on this one, is right here. I can see a little bit of exposed wiring where it's separated. I'm not too concerned with that because I'll just tear this apart and get some shrink wrap, put it around that, and fix this problem myself. I mentioned that they may want to extend that with the manufacturer. I hope they maybe take that advice. If not, you know, that's okay. Got an on-off switch on the top to let you know if you're powered or not. We'll set this to the side. That's the other battery pack for the other suit. Now let's see, inside here, let me find the fan. There we are, there's our fan. Come on out here, big guy. This is a larger fan, about 12 volt, Where is my wire at? The wire's in here somewhere. There it goes. It fell way down the side. And the wiring that comes up for the battery pack. Now that is a 12-volt fan. Uses about 3.5 amps. This actually keeps the suit well inflated. Keeps up very nice. And once you put it all together, plug yourself in, turn yourself on, and my batteries are a little, every now and then I get this when the batteries just quite ain't making a connection. There it goes. And didn't like me slapping it. Guess I gotta be kinder to it today. It is cold. And trying to navigate with these big fuzzy paws is not easy. I can't feel, but well, you get it. I'll fix that here before the next shoot part of the video. So that's that part. It has a zipper, one side zipper. Now what's neat is that it does, you can slip it to work it on the inside or outside. That is a very useful thing. So you're not requiring a friend to help you put the suit on. I mean, you can do it yourself, you know, with a little bit of time. Just practice getting in and out of it. It's not that difficult. I was worried about getting stuck in it my first few times. And I got to try to invert this leg back out for the next part of the video. Well, not for the next part, but you know. But that's basically the inside of one of these suits. As you can see, it's got the hole going on for the tail, going up to the head. And next step is I am actually going to put on one of these suits and wear it. That way you get to see what it's like to be on the inside of this suit. So just stick with me and it'll be there in 1 minute. All right, everyone, this is actually a retake of the last bit. I tried it in suit. It did not work out well. I had too many problems. And I feel I owe you a full, you know, actual experience. So this is, you have to deal with the natural me. All right. Sorry. Just pretend I'm blue and fuzzy, if that helps you out. It's all right. And I've got my phone. I'm just making sure the shot's good. I'm gonna put that out of the way. I'm filming with a GoPro, so it might be a little distorted. I haven't used it a lot for this stuff, but we're trying. So we want to get into this suit. First step is finding the entry. Now I got a little mud on this from the shoot earlier. So here we are. This is the inside. This toothless suit, or this Night Fury suit, you go in through the back. We find our cable, and we take our battery pack. We'll turn our pack to on, and I'll plug it in. And it started up. Now we'll put that down in its nifty little holder. And then the fun part, getting into it. Now that's a foot. And that is the tail. No, that's the other foot. Somewhere around here there's a tail. But all right, so try to wiggle yourself into the feet. Not the tail, you want the feet. So I'll start by getting one foot in. I gotta take my shoes off to get in here, which makes walking in the suit a little harder. But okay. Get my foot all the way down in. Good. I can feel it. So, you got to start here. Then you get to bring everything else up. There's some farm machinery running or something nearby. I've never heard before. That's new. All right, slide my arms in. And then the easy part, or sometimes the hard part, getting up over your head. And I unplugged it. Oh no. That's okay. Find my cable, find my power pack. And there's it is. Now this one is a little trickier to get into for me. I just have to rotate myself into it, get a hold of the zipper, and I can pull it down. Usually. There we go. All zipped in. And then you wait. Wait a few moments. Now I put my hands into the arm slots. I let this thing pressurize. Depends on your size, it might go quick, might go slow. Now, I don't know how well you can see where I'm at. You can see out the suit pretty good, especially through his eyes. Yeah, it's there. Provide a good visibility. Because of the chin, what I like is this little guy right here by the chin. That's your blind spot. So then you're free. You can move yourself around all you want. And you can move your arms, take your arms out. You get, you know, then, okay, that's the arm. There's a wing hole here. If you want to try to flap the wings, you can do that. Be cool if I had someone on the outside filming this as well, but you know how it is, just one person. But as you see, inside this suit, pretty spacious, pretty roomy. You have room to maneuver around. I'm a large person. I'm 6 foot tall. That's why I call myself Big Balloon Fuzzy. I'm 6 foot tall and about 300 pounds. I'm no lightweight. Now I don't have my feet hooked in at the bottom. I don't know if you can see that. I have trouble with those pieces. Like I said, I modify it usually with Crocs, but I didn't do it for this shoot because, well, I didn't think of it. I think the Crocs are somewhere else that I use, and I didn't have them ready. But anyhow, guys and gals and everyone involved, hope you enjoyed this little run on the inside of this suit. And then, just to get out, you find your zipper somewhere. Uh-oh. Where am I gonna have to call somebody because I'm trapped in a suit? No, there it is. Come on, work with me, zipper. Why is the zipper stuck? Ah. There we go, and then you can slide yourself back out. Oh God, I banged the camera right a bit. But that's the getting in and out with these things and how you could use them. Speaking of Crocs, there's my one pair. It's cold walking out here. So there you are. Hope you enjoyed a little example on what it's like to use one of these suits. And what I like about this one is, like I said, with that pressured fan, it can actually maintain itself once it fills up. And I am gonna have to clean you, aren't I? Yeah. I mean, it takes a while to fill back up, but so, but hey guys, sorry I've been away for so long. Keep forward to my other videos. If I get any ideas, I will try to pass them along as best as I can. Hope you enjoyed this effort, and appreciate you sticking with me. Right? Oh, for that year all dirty. And I'll see you with the next video, and hopefully it won't take me 2 months. Bye.